uneasy about when he gets to break it out. But again, Hook has the 2.2 when his numbers are absolutely absurd because of the one performance he had that bumps him up. And Dashy's right there with him, just game over game. Dashy absolutely locks this map down.
That's a scary prospect. Those two top players here in the league thus far. 2.2 from Hook. We've seen some insane games from him. Slightly inflated stats from, I think, a single matchup, but again, a wonderful indicator of how this is going to go.
And just think about how the map plays as well, right? It's the massive SMG stack on the A site. You double stack it on defense. It's going to be, I mean, the forward that we have in this lobby, again, just ridiculous amount of potential in the pop-off play that they can bring into those close quarters moments. But we're looking for the playmakers on this map. We know, just like map 1, it's going to be a back-and-forth battle.
38% first blood rate for Boston Breach. Not a great number. 52 way better there for Optic Texas. So it's first blood, the first player to draw blood, get a kill here on LSC. And those retakes are still incredibly important for Optic Texas. That's once the bomb's gone down, you manage to retake that site, get the defuse, and secure the round win. Very, very important stat lines to be keeping an eye on as here we go. First round, search and destroy.
And obviously, first round, no trophies, no dead silence, opportunity to make a play with your tax and nades. And Nero's the guy making the play straight in for that first blood.
Straight in, finds one, nearly gets second to Nero as well. Unreal. Ghosty, though, takes control of the bomb site. An awkward stun. That's a good nade, though. That's going in. Ghost is going to get tagged up by that one. Enough to maybe allow somebody from Boston Breach to push. It's the 3v1. It's been a crazy round opener. Ghosty, don't let the name fool you. He's making loads of noise.
He got spotted as well on the cross. Awakening saw it the entire time. They know exactly where they have him trapped, and that is that round one potential you have to make a play. Nero delivers in that round, and Ghosty may be waiting for the dead silence to pop up, but keep in mind, everybody for Boston getting theirs as well.
It's nearly there, yeah. Ghosty's about to get a whole lot spookier once that dead silence becomes available. Check them corners, son. 30 seconds on the round. Vivid spot him out. Gunfight's up. Big tags. 25 to go.
And this is just a lot of time being burned. And maybe gets the kill on Vivid, but can't quite finish it. And again, bomb down, 20 seconds left. You're just going to have to go for that last-ditch effort to make a play. It looks like they're actually giving up the bomb plant, but the triangle getting set up. You are going to be trapped and gunned down. Boston Breach, first round win.
First blood, Nero puts his life on the line, somehow walks away with 2 in that opening foray. Like, just mad, man.
Hey, that is no dead silence. That is no help as well
No.
from his teammates. He just ran straight in and took it from him. I mean, that is an electric sort of play to make, and the amount of confidence you have to even attempt something like that. When Nero gets it done, and again, Boston Breach, their only struggle point on this map has been the first blood category. I think Nero might have done a little bit of homework.
You're in for a treat, COD fans. Optic on defense, first and foremost, we'll be checking out Dashy with that sniper in a moment. I wonder if anyone here on Boston Breach here on the attacking round. Oh, so close. That Bruce. Good reposition. Whoa, wait a minute. That's some lovely time in the Preservers. Good work. Shotzzy somehow catches 2. And over to Dashy now. SPX in hand. He'll be able to catch a player or 2 out and about. Awakening might be the man of the moment. Let's see if he gets it.
I think Shotzzy might have said, hey, anything you can do, I can do just a little bit better. He gets the 2-piece and gets out with his life.
No way.
Now just gets the jump on it. Nero finds Shotzzy. Open your eyes.
Oh, no. He didn't see it. He catches that one, though, for the ace! Whoa! He knew.
Such a tease.
He knew what he was doing. He let that one slide.
Why get one freebie when instead you get the highlight reel?
Oh, Shotzzy. Wonderful bounce back there from Optic Texas.
And that's been the name of the game. The snipers yet to connect. It has been the SMGs on defense, pushing the pace and getting those first bloods. See if there's going to be a mix-up of strats for either team. Setup looking a little bit standard for Optic, or maybe leaning towards this B site. No dead silence for Shotzzy, but a lot of players for Optic looking down this outer lane.
Goes to MCPR. Saw a crack in the door, saw Vivid move there. This might give Shotzzy enough clearance to make his way forward. That stun bangs the door wide open again. So Beans may get the first blood onto Hook.
And it's also bombed down. Hook is the guy that dropped it. Dashy, though, evens up the odds, but it trades back and forth because Nero's in position. The bomb is down in such a difficult spot. Shotzi gonna have to retrieve at some point. And keep in mind, Gauthier is the snipe, but Shotzi has the 5, and also has to clutch an effective 1v3.
Beans and Awakening. They're the next two players over here. Bomb recovered now, 40 seconds. So Shotzi to make his moves, and he's making them very loudly. This bomb plant's going to guarantee him dead silence.
And they're split for the moment as well. You feed an extra kill to Shotzi, that's going to be the cruise. And if you feed him the kill a little bit too quickly, well, he's already got the Denny pop. He's looking to make the play.
No!
The timing did not go his way. The distance on point, the cruise missile shut down, and Boston Breach got the bounce back round.
That is an outstanding turn of events right there for Boston Breach. You managed to avoid the cruise missile, you avoid the comeback. Take the lead up by 1 here. The chance, it's a matter of moments. It's a little bit of bad timing. It's a nice setup from Boston. It's a very safe setup, a complete opposite sides of the map.
And I feel like the first blood that Beans get just sort of rips the heart away of the strategy, because Optic, the rest of the pressure was on the other side of the map, so you just have to go into retrieval mode to get the bomb. But we saw Dashy pull out the snipe. Whiffed, put it away. Ghosty pulled it out. No success there either. So for the moment, Boston handling the snipe battle very well.
I was in Shotzi's stream sort of late Wednesday night, and let me tell you, I'm pretty sure he can run it too. Look at the hats on those boys. Where do we get those? Can we get those hats?
Everything is bigger in Texas.
Everything's really big in Texas. Crazy. Here we go. Round up. We're going to see Boston Breach on attack. Nero, bomb in hand.
And nothing too hyper-aggressive this time. Optic with a little bit of pressure down low, and actually you see Hook snapping into position. Then he got back down. At least he gets one before he gets traded. And look at that, the collapse on this side of the map. Awakening gets banged out. We got a 2v2.
Just over a minute to play. Nero, when he knows Dashy's here, it's a standoff. It's a noisy one. Nero might have caught it. Wait a minute. He shoots the shot a little early, and hey man, shoot the shoot. And now plant is plant.
I think just the spot that Beans is in, he can sort of orchestrate for Nero. Nero knows that everybody else is going to have to be inside with him, as the late flank play from Beans could potentially be in effect.
We'll find out if they're in here with Nero, or if Nero's in here with them. Beans, you sneaky devil.
Perfect.
Bakes Ghosty. Final 30 seconds, Dash is going to pop Deddy. We'll see if his Vaznev can get put to work. Attack in hand now. Moving fast, moving clean, gets one. Can he get away? Yes. 20 seconds to go.
1 HP in a dream, but you got less than that. You got to hop this bomb quick.
He's trying to make the moves. A lot of noise being made. Wait, check in. He gets the kill. Time, fly. Get to the fuse. He does. And that is a very important clutch up there from Dash.
And Beans just got played as well. Less than 20 on the clock when Dashy jumps down and eviscerates Nero with the perfect read. But Beans so concerned about the hop, he wastes no time. He flies around, gets heard the entire way, and Dashy drops him. That is a tough round for Beans and a beautiful one for Optic.
And Beans does everything right up to the final moment. Hoop now with the bomb for Optic Texas. The man who we've given a lot of praise to for the KD yet to get on the board. We'll see if this is the round.
A lot of nades coming through though. So Optic gonna be slowed down a bit, but maybe there's the freebie. Dashy might have been tagged up, but it wasn't that weak and vivid. The early fall in Shotzi with the follow-up. You got a 2v4.
Damn. Pumps the brakes immediately, comes to a grinding halt. Beans bangs the door, makes a lot of noise. You know these players are bombed down now for Optic. 2-man advantage. Can Beans make it that bit more even? Tries to get the fight. Oh! Hip fire lands, less than 30, 3v1.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit too tough, though. Not a lot of time and not a similar situation. And Hook just jumps on it. Not a care in the world. Might have been 0-4, but Hook delivers for 2 in that round.
From round out Hook. See the power of the bomb plant. And force your boys to make a move. See this time and time again here on LSC, like bomb plants win your rounds. 6 and 4 out of Shotzi. He has been electric here in the search. On the other side of the board, though, 6 and 3. The newcomer not too affected by this crowd just yet. Force breathe, though, for Dashy. See if he can make that a 5 in a moment.
This is, by the way, no one actually with the bomb carrier. A lot of pressure on the outside. Matt Dashiell spots it all. But Nero's the guy with the bomb, so Boston playing split. They're showing a B hit, but the guy with the bomb drops it. You got a 2v2. but the bomb is down towards the middle of the map. Boston, you're playing around a TDM right now.
Oh, they've got to find that way towards the inside. Get that bomb. Hook moves silently across the map. He might be able to catch up. Beans, he does! 2v1. Vivid now. The lone man. Oh my good God, if he made this a 1v1 with 50 seconds on the clock, that'd have been something. It might still be the case. Ghosty got spotted. Now, the dive.
And if Dashy clutched the 1v2, that is a difference maker round. This is Vivid's opportunity to strike back.
He's going for it. Dead silence. And a fastidious approach now in Elasilo. He can hear everything. The thundering footsteps of all these players. Oh, he's checked the corner. He's made a bit of noise. He made a little bit too much. Optic get the read. It's now 4-2 here in the search.
And that was Breach trying to mix things up with a cheeky little strat with the bomb, but it did not make a single bit of difference. Optic had picked them apart, and from 0-4, now on a 5 spree. Hook looking for a cruise of his own.
Bounce back from Hook. Unbelievable 5 spree right now. Deep breaths. Roll now into the next round. First to 6 here in Search and Destroy. Shotzi. Can he find another first blood?
Got spotted on the cross. What a position from Nero to see this one coming.
Vivid now making the flank as well. Oh dear God, this is great. A shoulder thrown from Hook. The tiniest slither, and he manages to find the kill. Nero now looking to get the trade. Awakening though does manage to find Shotzi 3v3. As Nero, oh my God! Hook nails the cruise. What a 1v1 that was.
That was the wrong man to chow in that moment. Hook on a tear, but finally gets shut down for the 2v2. Bomb down, you gotta go and collect them. Beans in the meantime. Opportunity to clutch. Him versus Dashy again for the 1v1.
Here we go. There's plenty of time, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone settle down. Everybody simmer down. Nothing's gonna happen for a moment. Dashy versus Beans. 30 seconds. Whoa.
And that's information for Beans, by the way. That stump coming through. Beans has to have an idea of Beans. He knows it. He can hear it. Redemption for the rookie. Gets the win against Dashy in that moment and keeps Boston alive.
Not a bad one for his 10th kill. Fantastic composure there from the young man.
And here's the guy that we saw in the stats before the series started, the 1.3 in S&D. He has been the Reaper in this game mode, trying to deliver for this squad, but still down a round. Knew it was going to be back and forth. Reach, still a long way to go.
Score is 4-3. Optic with the lead. One more for Boston Breach to find the equalizer. Is this the round? Standard looks from both teams. They smash their way to the inside of Elasilo, but Dashy has had enough of these shenanigans. Beams, though, answers right back with the immediate trade. Shotzi, he's going all the way around the outside. No dead silence yet. He has to slow this slightly, but you've got a lot of map position now. And
you have Breach playing fairly distant towards your spawn as well, so Awakening is watching the push. The Shotzi waiting for the timing of when he wants to strike, but there's no pressure on Shotzi in this moment. He's on defense. He can wait for the play to fall into his lap, but look at the awareness from Breach on the minimap. They're trying to hunt him down, but they get caught while doing it.
Wait a minute, Shotzi's not been taken care of yet. You must deal with him. Beans once again, the man to do it. 2v2 now. Breach are fighting tooth and nail. Can Beans get his third? Here on the round, he does.
Challenge.
Is Beans going for the ace? He's got himself a cruise as well.
And those doors just got opened by Dashy as well. He's just going for the reposition. Not an easy gunfight to win, and it's the double chow from both of them. Beans has been a god. 10 non-tradeds on the game, 13 kills from this young man. And I believe he got himself the cruise that round as well. The bounce back in these 2 rounds.
The equalizer found. Boston Breach have tied it up 4-4 here on Elasilo. Now, Charles, Elasilo means what in asylum? In Spanish. That means this place is crazy, and we are not wrong.
And I thought beans were supposed to be good for your heart, but everyone in this venue, they are pounding and shaving years off of their lives. Absolute tear as of recent, tied up game, and it'd be Optic on the attack. It'd be Vivid, looking to strike for a first blood though. How good is your shot if anyone peeks a little too far?
He was the most statistically accurate player in the league for many years. Who go? His early cruise missile coming to play now. And force Boston inside.
And what can you get off this, right? You actually have it Shotzi with the bomb, the man trying to make the move. So Shotzi's right now making the play. Getting up in the mix for Beans, he's got the counter.
Right back at it. There it is, landed on the Dashi. No safe haven found for Bruce up there, and now to Shotzi. Melee! Oh my god, it was a fist fight, and Beans comes out on top!
No, you cannot stop this, man. The haymakers, who tagged up one shot, forced outside. And for a 2v4, you just burned your crew's Optic. Right now, they're worried about the collapse.
It's not over yet, though. It's a 2v4, and the nuke is now roaming. He's making a decent amount of noise. Checks this corner, maybe. Beans once again. Beans again!
No, dude, Beans is about to break the kill record for his first match on the main stage. It's been a godlike performance, and honestly, for the 1v4, feed this one to Beans.
Ghost, he's not going to feed nobody. He's going to try to play this one up. 20 seconds. It's Boston Breach, though, with an overwhelming advantage in the round. And it's Demon Joe. And now it is map point Boston Breach.
Miles, it is a 9 spree from Beans. He has 16 kills in this game. And that is 3 rounds in a row from Boston. Perfect counter call, holding in that cruise. Dashi gets caught in the most wide open spot imaginable. And right now, Boston looking to just punish them on map number 2. It's not over yet. You gotta shut him down.
Beans has 16 kills. 16 kills! This is unbelievable. And this is to take the lead by 2 here in the series over Optic. Can Optic Texas find the bounce back? Now into the hard port. To the search and destroy we go once more, ladies and gents. I'm losing my mind. Can Beans get 10 here on Alasilo?
Well, they're taking their time, allowing the squad to play for picks. It's Awakening looking out towards field as well. And Shotzi is a little bit aggressive on the field side of the map, but doesn't look like Boston had the intel just yet. Ghosty potentially thinking about a flanks, but this has been a 4v4 almost stalemate on the map. No one making that first move.
And while we're on the topic, Beans needs 18 to break the kill record. Tags from Vivid. Got himself a nice perch there on the sides of the sofa. The clock is ticking fast.
And keep in mind, for Boston, they haven't actually cleared out this A site yet. They've used a lot of nades and tacks to try to make some moves on the map so far, but running out of time, not a lot of options. Ghosty, though, he's getting hunted down.
Oh, he gets hunted. Busted, if you will. Hoop, though, flies right into it. One nice work there. Dashi gets another 3v2. Numbers to Optic.
And you just don't have time. 22 seconds, Boston. You're going to have to fly. Dead Silence just ran out, and he can't get the kill. Hoop shuts him down. Awakening for the 1v3. This has it written down. This is looking like a round 11.
Here it is, round 11. Awakening. Oh, boy. Here we go. One final dance on Elasilo here in the series.
And take a deep breath. This could be a round that defines your entire tournament. Could be an absolute difference maker for either of these squads. Desperate for it. And it'll be Boston on the attack again. They waited till there was like 30 seconds on the clock before they had an attempt at a strat call. Ice has been this team's problem in the past. Looking to see what they do in this final round.
Since Beans joins the roster, they have managed to turn those tides. Their round 11 record's far better thus far here in the stretch towards this very major hoop. Stun check connects.
That A side has been left completely open by Optic on defense. And this time, no time wasted, making the move to get in the mix. Hoop, though, thinking about shutting it down, and Shotzi flying on the flank.
This is the plan. You let them take that bomb site. Here comes Hoop, trying to find whatever he can on the close side of it. 40 seconds, that bomb goes boom, and Boston Breach wins the map. Here we go. Shotzi still on the outside plate. Hoop now teetering the edge. 1v1x0.
Ciao.
Hoop falls. Shotzi on the flank, he gets it. Dead Silence is complete. Less than 30 seconds to go. Ghosty now on the outside with him. Stacked up through the site. No, Nero gets another one. Ghosty, though, manages to level the playing field as best he can. It is all down to Dashi after a team kill. And wait a minute, Beans is there! Beans gets it! Breach, unfazed on Elasilo as the round 11 goes their way.
And ties the kill record for his first match on main stage. 17 bomb coming out of Beans.
Unbelievable performance. The last man left standing there in the game. And a shocking 2-0 lead here in the series for Boston.
Dude, in the unreal bounce back that Beans just had, he opens up his series, team killing with the frag on Embassy, goes on a tear, and Boston get the win. He lets Dashy clutch the 1v2 against him, instantaneous bounce back, and helps carry his team to the win, but obviously credit the whole way down. 2 first bloods for Vivid, 2 for Nero as well, and obviously Nero, he got the first blood in the round 11 there to shut the players down. That is a massive game 2 out of Boston Breach.
A sensational search and destroy in LSELO comes to a close. An exciting round 11. Not so much for the Optic fans, but very much so for you neutral green fans here in the Call of Duty world. As Boston Breach now, control chance has been their mode. We'll get to that in a moment, but before then, it's the series, ladies and gents.
And we're going to a map on Al Bagger that even TST are getting nervous on when they look at this one, right? It has been a defensive gauntlet, a defensive shootout on this map. And if you're looking at those teams that have a little bit better on the success of the objective, even for the defense for the round 5, Boston do have that edge.
See who has the defense in the bag. We come back after this break, ladies and gentlemen. A shocking result. If it's a 3-0, Boston Breach walk away with it, or is this the beginnings of the comeback for Optic Texas? We'll find out after the break.